Hello, Fraction Camp. Okay, so this is going to be an important transition that we make. We've done quite a bit of work with a variety of different objects, creating concrete representations of fractions. That's important because our students are in concrete operational phase of development, and they really need to hold things in their hands to understand them better. So what we've done, and this is just a very quick review, if I tell you that the blue rod is equal to 1 whole, then what value would 2 light green rods be together? Well, first we have to decide the value of a light green rod. So we look at it and say, oh yes, 3 of them make 1 whole. So I'll say this is equal to 1/3. And then I need to give my reasoning. I'm going to leave that step out for the brevity of this video. And then if that's the case, then each of these is 1/3. And then I want to understand that this is 2/3. Also, we've done that quite a few times, but I want the reasoning to be in there. So this is a concrete representation of how I would build 2/3. But how would I do that pictorially? Okay, so pictorially, I would just write something like this, and then I would write something like this, maybe. And I would say, oh, okay, this piece right here, let me label this as 1 whole. And this piece right here would be 1/3, and then give my reasoning. And then this piece right here would actually be 2/3 because and it's okay. In fact, I prefer to label them inside like that. And so that's 1/3 plus 1/3, and that's equal to 2/3. And I want to give reasoning. Now, it's perfectly acceptable. In fact, I would encourage students to think this way, that this right here now could be a picture of 2/3. And of course, I'll color in that. And I'll say, oh, this is a picture, a pictorial representation of 2/3. And give my reasoning. Like, what's the reasoning? By the way, okay, let me just stop there. So a really important step to take is to directly side by side connect the concrete to the pictorial. I think that many teachers jump to the pictorial with the assumption that they make perfect sense. The pictures make perfect sense to students. And in some cases they do, in some cases they don't. But I don't think that we should assume that they're making sense. Even the most advanced students in your grades will struggle with certain problems and need to see the concrete. And even those who can make good jumps to pictorial still would be strengthened by using the concrete. So concrete followed by pictorial is very important. And we never abandon the concrete. We just slowly phase it out. We'll return to it regularly, especially if we have challenging problems.